Hello students, today I will start exercise 2. See question number 3 of this exercise. Question is, a sum of money is lent at 8%. What is given here? 8%. So what is this? This is the rate. R is equal to how much it is given? 8% is given. So the money is lent at 8% per annum compound interest. If the interest for the second year exceed means more, the interest of second year is more than that of the first year by 96. What is given here? Interest of second year is more than interest of first year, and how much it is more? 96. Or you can say interest of first year is 96 less than the interest of second year. We can read like this also. That means difference between interest of second year and interest of first year is 96. You can read like this also. Interest of second year is more than interest of first year by 96, or you can read like this also. Interest of first year is less than interest of second year by 96. That means difference between both the interest is 96. So what you have to do? First of all, you have to find for first year. You have to put one heading for first year. Principal means the money which we had taken on lent. What is the question? We have to find the sum of money. Sum of money we have to find. We don't know how much money we had taken. So what you have to do? Here principal we will assume. Let principal is X. Now rate is given in the question 8%. Time, this is for first year. First year means only 1 year. So time we have to take 1 year. Now we will find interest. Interest formula is P multiply R multiply T upon 100. Now we will put the values X. R value is 8. Time is 1 upon 100. Now we will cancel these two. 4 to the 8, 4 25 ja. So answer is 2x upon 25. This is the answer of interest. Interest of first year. Now what you have to do? We have to find amount. Amount of first year. Heading we had already written. For first year we are doing this one. So this amount value is also for the first year. Amount is equal to principal plus interest. Principal is X plus interest is 2x upon 25. Now what will be the next step? We will take here LCM. LCM of 1 and 25 is 25. 1 25 is 25, and that 25 multiplied with x will be 25x plus 2x. So on solving it we will get 27x upon 25. So this is the amount at the end of first year. Now this amount of first year will become the principal of second year. So what you have to do? For second year we will put one heading. For second year, principal will be the amount of first year. Amount of first year is 27x upon 25. Rate of interest is same, 8%. Time, this is the second year. Second means only 1 year. We will not take 2 years. This is the second year. Particular second year means only 1 year it is. So we have to take time 1 year. Now we will find the interest for this second year. Formula is same, P multiply R multiply T upon 100. So P value is 27x upon 25 into R. R is 8% into time 1 upon 100. Now we will cancel these two. 4 to the 8, 4 25. Now we have to multiply these two. 27 into 2 will be 54 upon 25 into 25 will be 625. So this is the interest for second year. But in question it is given the interest of second year exceed the interest of first year. That means difference between the interest of these 2 years is 96. Which one is more? Interest of second year is more. So what you have to do now according to question? Interest of second year I2. So this one we will give here name I2, and this one interest we will give here name I1. so that confusion will not be there. So we have to give here, this is the interest of second year I2 and this is the interest of first year I1. So difference between these two interests I2 minus I1 is given in the question 96. I2 value is 54x upon 625 minus I1 value is 2x upon 25 is equal to 96. Now we will take LCM. 625 and 25 LCM will be 625. 625 1 ja 625. 1 into 54x will be 54x minus 25 into 25 will be 625. That 25 to ja 50x is equal to 96. Now we will subtract these two. 54x minus 50x will be 4x upon 625 is equal to 96. Now we will solve it. We will solve this. 4x upon 625 is equal to 96. This 625 will come in multiply. 96 into 625 and this 4 will come in divide and here it will be x. 4 to ja 8, 4 4 ja 16. Now we will multiply these two numbers 625 and 24. So answer is 15,000. So this is the answer of x. And what is x? X is the principal of first year. So principal is 15,000. So this is your final answer. So like this you have to do this question number 3. Now see question number 5. Fifth question is, a man borrows rupees 5,000. Borrows means he had taken money or he had taken loan from the bank. How much money he had taken? 5,000 rupees. That means this is the principal. How much rupees he had taken? 5,000 rupees he had taken. At 12%. Rate is 12%. Compound interest. Payable every 6 months. What is that? Payable every 6 months. Every 6 months means we have to find for first 6 months. First of all, we have to put one heading for first 6 months. Principal is this much, rate is this much, time 6 months. 6 months means half year. So we have to take 1 upon 2 years because this is payable every 6 months is given in the question. That's why we have to take time is equal to half year. Now we will find the interest. Interest for first 6 months. So interest is equal to P 5,000 into R into time upon 100. P into R into T upon 100. These two 0 will get cancelled. 2 6 ja 12. So on multiplying these two we will get 300 rupees is the interest of first year. Now amount. Now we will find amount. Amount is equal to principal plus interest. Principal 5,000 rupees plus interest is 300. So on adding these two we will get 5,300 rupees. This much is the amount at the end of first 6 months. So if he will pay this much money, then his loan will get cleared, but he is not having this much money to clear his loan. How much money he had paid? In question he said he repays 1,800 at the end of every 6 months. After every 6 months he is paying 1,800 rupees. So what you have to write? You have to write money paid. How much money he paid? 1,800 rupees. Now you have to write balance. Balance means remaining money. Total money he have to give 5,300 rupees, but he is not having that much money. So he had given 1,800 rupees. So remaining balance is 3,500 rupees is still remaining. Now this money will become the principal for next 6 months. What you have to do? You have to put one more heading for second 6 months. Next 6 months. Principal will be amount of first 6 months. Amount is this much, but this much money he had paid. So remaining balance is this one. So this remaining balance we have to take as a principal. So 3,500 rupees is the principal. Time is 6 month only. 6 month means half year, and rate of interest is same, 12%. Now interest, we will calculate interest for second 6 month. P into R into time. Time is half, so we will take half upon 100. These two zero will get cancelled. 2 6 are 12. On multiplying these two, 210 rupees will be the interest for next 6 months. So amount will be principal plus interest. Principal is 3,500 plus interest. Interest is 210 rupees. So total amount will be 3,710. So this much money he has to pay in order to clear the loan, but still he is not having this much money. So what he is doing, he repays 1,800 at the end of every 6 months. And every 6 months means after this second 6 month also he had paid how much money? He paid 1,800 rupees. So now balance will be, total amount was 3,710. Out of that he had given 1,800 rupees. So this much money is remaining now. Now what we have to calculate? We have to calculate the third payment he has to make at the end of 18 months. What is that? At the end of 18 months. How many months are over? 6 months here, 6 months here, 12 months. Now again we have to calculate for third 6 months. For next 6 months again we will calculate. Principal will be this balance money, 1,910 rupees. Time is same, 6 months means half year. Rate 12%, same rate we have to take as we had taken earlier. Now interest will be P into R into time upon 100. 1 0 will get cancelled. 2 6 ja. Now we will multiply these two. 6 1 ja 6, 9 6 ja 54, 5 1146 upon 10. That means 114.6 rupees is the interest after the third 6 month. Now we have to find amount. Amount formula is principal plus interest. Principal value is 1,910 plus interest value is 114.6. Now we will add these two. Answer will be 4 and 0 4, 1 and 1 2, 9 and 1 10. So final answer will be 2,024.6 rupees. So this is the amount at the end of third 6 month. Third 6 month means at the end of 18 month. So in the question also he said calculate the third payment he has to make at the end of 18 month. So at the end of 18 month how much money he has to pay? He has to pay 2,024.6 rupees. Then only his loan will get clear. So like this you have to do this question number 5. Now see question number 7. 7th question is, a manufacturer estimate that his machine depreciates by 15%. Depreciate means its value goes down by 15% at the beginning of the year. At the beginning of every year the cost of the machine get depreciate. Depreciate means reduced by 15%. Find the original cost of the machine. What we have to find? We have to find original cost. So first of all what you have to do? Let the original cost is, we will assume let the original cost of machine is X. We will assume that its original cost is X. Now at the beginning of the year the value of the machine depreciates by 15%. So we will find depreciation during first year. How much value is reduced in the first year, that we will find. How much is reduced? 15%. 15% is reduced in the first year. So 15% of its cost is x. That means 15x upon 100 rupees is reduced in its cost. So value at the end of first year, or you can say value at the beginning of second year. Anything you can write. Value which is at the end of first year will be same as value at the beginning of the second year. Value at the end of first year will be equal to the value at the beginning of second year. So earlier cost of machine was x, but in first year its value got reduced, so we have to minus. How much it is reduced? 15x upon 100. Now we will take LCM. Here it will be 100x minus 15x. On subtracting it, we will get 85x upon 100. So this is the value at the end of first year, or we can say at the beginning of the second year. Now again in the second year its value got depreciated. How much it is depreciated? 15%. So depreciation during second year is equal to, how much value is depreciated? 15% of its value in the second year. What is the value in the second year? Value in the beginning of the second year is 85x upon 100. So 15% of this value we have to find, 85x upon 100. So this is the value in the beginning of the second year. 15% of this value is reduced. So here we have to find 15% of this value. How much will be? So 15 upon 100 into 85x upon 100. Now we will cancel these two. 5 3 ja 15, 5 20 ja 5 4 ja 5 1 ja 5, 5 7 ja 51x upon 400 is the value which is depreciated in the second year. But in the question he said, if it depreciate by this much during second year. In the question it is given depreciation during second year is 5355. It is given in the question, and we had also find depreciation during second year. We had find, our answer is coming 51x upon 400. But in the question it is given depreciation during second year is 5355. Both the things are same. This is also depreciation during second year. This is also depreciation during second year. So what we will do, we will keep these two things equal. So here we will put 5355, 5355, 5355. Now this 400 is in divide, we will bring in multiply. 5355 into 400 divide with 51. So here it will be x. 51 1 ja 51, 51 1 ja 51. Remainder 2 and 5 will be 25. 25 is not divisible by 51, so we will take another number also, 5. So here we have to add 0. So 255, 51 5 is a 255. So answer is 105 into 400 is equal to x. 5 4 is 20. So this much rupees is the value of x. And what is x? X is the original cost of the machine. So this is your final answer. So like this you have to do this question number 7. Now see question number 9. Question number 9 is, a man save 3000 rupees every year and invest it at the end of the year. What is saying? This much rupees every year a man is saving and he is investing at the end of the year. So what you have to do here? Saving in first year he had done how much? 3000 rupees. In first year he had saved 3000 rupees, but he is not investing this 3000 rupees in the first year. What he will do? This saving of whole year he will invest in the end. In the end he will invest. So that means for second year this saving will become principal. In first year he will do saving only. How much money he saved? 3000 rupees he saved in the first year. Now first year is over. Now second year came. In the second year he invested this 3000 rupees at rate is 10% CI. So time, this is second year. Second means not 2. Second means only second year. Only second means 1. So time you have to take 1 year. Now we will calculate interest. P into R into T upon 100. 0 will get cancelled. So 300 rupees he will earn as interest. Now amount is P plus I. How much money is the principal? 3000 plus 300. That means 3300 rupees he will get at the end of second year. But in the question it is given that 3000 rupees every year a man saves. Every year he will save 3000. Now in second year also he had saved how much rupees? 3000 rupees. So saving of second year, how much? 3000 rupees. So 3000 rupees he is saving himself also, and previous year saving he had invested at 10% and he earned 300 rupees. So how much amount he got? He got 3300 rupees amount he got. So this is the amount which he got through his investment, and this is his saving. Now these two together will become the principal of next year. Next year means for second year is over. Now for third year, principal will be the money which he got from his investment. From his investment in the second year he got how much amount? 3300 rupees he got, plus he invested his saving also. In the second year he saved 3000, so he will invest this money also. So total money he is investing 6300 rupees he is investing, and rate is same 10%, and time, this is for third year, sorry, this is for third year. For second year we had already done. Now time is 1 year we will take. This is not for 3 years, this is for third year. This is for third year, and third is only 1 year. So now we will calculate interest. Interest is equal to PRT upon 100. Principal is 6300, R 10, time 1 upon 100. These two 0 will get cancelled, so answer is 630. So this much interest he has earned from his investment. This much money he has invested, and on this investment he got 630 rupees as interest. Now what is the total money that he got through his investment? That means amount is principal plus interest. So how much money he had invested? 6300 rupees he has invested, plus he got interest also 630 rupees as interest. So answer is 6930. 6930 is the amount of third year. Now what he is asking in the question? Calculate the total amount of his saving at the end of third year. What he is saying? We have to calculate total amount of his saving at the end of third year. We have to find his saving at the end of third year. So this much amount he got from his investment, but for this third year he had done saving also. Every year he is saving something. In first year he saved 3000 rupees. In second year also he saved 3000 rupees. In third year also he will save 3000 rupees. So we have to write here saving of थर्ड ईयर जो है वो कितनी है? 3000 rupees. So this much he had saved himself, and this much money he got from his investment. So total saving will be the money which he got from his investment, that also, plus the money which he is saving himself, that one also. That means 9930 rupees is the total saving at the end of third year. So like this you have to do this question number 9. So now your homework is you have to complete all the remaining question of this second B exercise in your fair notebook. If you are having any doubt in any question, then you can put comment. I will explain those questions in the next video.